Hi, my name is Darrell Payne, and I'm the creator of the School of Acoustics, where we develop the science of sound. I started the School of Acoustics when I realized that I was passionate about teaching, and this happened at a very early age when I started giving vocal lessons in high school. And I just grew a love for being a coach, being an instructor, being the person who helps other people to go to the next level. And I always found myself in the background, not so much in the front as much, because I enjoyed harmony more than I enjoyed leading a melody. With the School of Acoustics, I'm looking to take the classroom outside of the classroom to open mic competitions, to parks where the science of sound is exposed to them directly through nature, through museums where the history of sound and its creation, where the ideas came from, is exposed to them directly. And that's the point of it, to give them direct exposure so that they're actually experiencing sound and not just practicing how to sing or how to play an instrument or how to perform using sound accompaniment, but actually getting into it once again. There are many reasons why I feel everyone should join the School of Acoustics, but the main one is diversity. We're diverse in age, skill level. We have a diverse team of teachers and performers covering diverse subjects and going to diverse places. And what that does is it doesn't limit what the participants learn to what I understand, where I want to go, what I want to teach, but it broadens the horizon so that everyone taking the class, even myself, when another performer or teacher is coming in to introduce and pour out themselves to us, is growing in the class. And that's extremely important because I want everyone at the end of these classes to be able to say, I accomplished something. I experienced something, and I can sing or perform with sincerity and surrender to music. What I want to say to the people is, before we completely forget the definition of music, we should go ahead and go back to the point in time where we were actually studying and practicing and exploring music and not just pressing one or two buttons that allow us to sound good. I want to tell people that this is a place where you can feel comfortable to go ahead and do that, so that you can redirect the flow of energy in the music world. I want to say that you can, if you truly want to get into the science of sound, change the direction that the music industry is going. There's a million things that I want to say to people listening, and there's so much on my mind, I'm overwhelmed. But one thing I really want to say is, before we forget the definition of music, before we forget what it means to be a true musician or utilizer of sound, let's go back to the place where we were actually studying music and learning what it means to be a creator and not just a replicator, or not just someone who's good at pushing buttons that make them sound good. Because honestly, the way I feel is, the further we get away from that, the more we dumb ourselves down to a point where we no longer have the intelligence to create for ourselves. And once we lose expression and creation, we lose what it means to be human. And I'm not going to sit around and let that happen.